Sir Dog Stafford, a leading ambassador, British ambassador to the French, and we're going to be questioning on the attitude to the French Entente Cordiale. Packsman, off you go.
Now, Sir Stafford, in today's Daily Mail and Express, you made comments to the effect that the French attitude to the Entente Cordiale is completely fine and right. But how do you answer the claims in today's Times that Mr. Brown and Mr. Miliband, equally, they will edit this out later, equally with each other, have been encouraging the common agricultural policy to the detriment of this country?
Sorry, could you repeat the question?
No, I'm not going to stand for this. I'm not going to stand for this because you heard the question. You heard the question.
What was that? No laughing? That was a flagrant violation.
In several of today's papers, and as widely reported in today's media, you have said that both Mr. Brown and Mr. Miliband have been working in favour of the Entente Cordiale to the detriment of Britain regarding the common agricultural policy. So, how do you answer that?
Well, the common agricultural policy, as you know, is currently
Excuse me. Would you let him answer the question?
Slapping. I think he has to speak.
Well, that's all very well. That's all very well, but that doesn't really answer the question, does it?
I think Keir has to speak.
I'm sorry, I need to speak in tune with my dog's mouth. Can you understand what my dog's singing?
Well,
my dog tends to be a bit repetitive.
Well, if you were going to interpret
in fact,
what your
I
dog
think
is
the record's
saying,
stuck within the dog.
well, if you're going to interpret what your dog is saying, then you need to let your dog speak to you, and then you need to tell us, because the British public needs to hear what he says.
So what you're in fact saying is I need to let the dog sing to me and then interpret what the dog's saying to me.
If that's what it will take to get an interpretation of this, then that is what you
have 1 minute, Packsman.
Okay, hang on.
1 minute to go.
We're going to have to hurry this up a bit.
I'm sorry, if you want a full and complete answer, it's going to take a little time to
Well,
get
a
this.
simple yes or no will do.
Round of applause, he knows Keir. You'll get points for that answer.
Just a moment. Right. Okay, hang on. No, I understand. So, really what the dog is saying is that we really do try to have this Entente Cordiale with our common market partners.
But you know perfectly well, and he knows perfectly well, for 103 years now, the Entente Cordiale has been in place.
Oh, has it really? I mean, is that your view? I mean,
this is the Entente Cordiale, and you know this perfectly well, is the agreement between Britain and France not to go to war with each other, which has been in place now for 103 years.
Right.
And you are well aware of that. And the common agricultural policy is the major bone of contention between Britain and France at the moment. And so, yes or no, have you been complicit in this action?
Well, really, apparently we never really did sign a treaty after the 200 Years' War, so the fact that we're starting again really means it was just a pause in the middle.
Thank you, gentlemen. Both of you, round of applause. Very good.